What is going on, guys? I'm NotoriouzBlaze, and I am bringing you another weapons and tips review on Battlefield 4. This is the AEK, and just gonna go ahead and say this is gonna be a short episode, not shorter than the others, not really short, but I will be talking a little bit fast at the beginning and probably slow it down a little bit later. But basically, I've not done one of these in a while. I just thought I would start doing it again and try to get it out more often because it's Christmas time. My friend's gonna be back from his college on the break for I think a month or two. I'm not sure. I think it's at least a month or a couple of weeks maybe. But I was trying to get ahead in the Road to Recon series so I can have that going up daily, and these are gonna probably come out like every 2 days. So these are gonna be a whole lot faster incoming, but let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Now the AEK, there's only one problem I had with this gun, and it's mainly the recoil. Like the fire rate on it's good, everything on this gun is good, but the fire rate, or not the fire rate, but the recoil, I really do not like, guys. It will shoot up to the left, I think, so you would have to be holding down and right just to get the gun to stay pretty good and level. I don't know how much down and right. Don't ask, like, I really can't tell you that. Just start getting the feel on holding it down and right when you're shooting without like any attachments on it and whatnot. Then you should be pretty good. But whenever you're able to me, red dot is a must-have. Like, I've used red dot for every weapon, and y'all know that. I've said this plenty of times in the other two episodes. Red dot is like a must-have for me. The iron sights aren't that bad, but I really don't like using iron sights for some weapons because they're not really. I guess iron sights. Some iron sights are alright, but most iron sights not the best things to use when you're doing this. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and move on because I sped through that pretty quick actually on the first. Yeah, that was real quick. Wow. Alright, well, let me slow that down a little bit. So, as you're sitting here watching this gameplay, guys, what you need on this would be the muzzle brake, the angled or stubby grip, and a red dot sight and laser if you want. The lasers, laser and red dot are like, if you want it, optional, you know. You don't really have to have those two, but I gotta have at least the red dot. Lasers just for hip fire when you come in close quarters with people, because I play a lot of deathmatch, but here I'm playing domination because I wanted to switch it up a little bit. And also domination is really just a really fast-paced game mode to me. It's faster than team deathmatch. Now, to keep control of this weapon, I already told you, but like with the muzzle brake on, it shouldn't kick that much. It should actually lower the kick and everything, so you're going to be good pretty, like as soon as that happens, you're going to be really good then. It will not kick that much. It depends on what you have on it. If you have the angled grip, then it will usually not kick a whole lot, but if you have the stubby, it's going to kick a whole lot more than what it would with the angled grip. But both of those work really well together, like either one you want to choose, because they're really, I think right here I'm using the stubby grip instead of the angle. I think I mixed them up together, guys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into the weapon stats. Now, the general is going to come first with the reload and the recoil, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the general. The max damage is 25, and the minimum damage is 18. Now, 25 is when you're up close to medium range, and then the 18 is, I want to say, probably like a little bit farther off to like all the other bullets. I'm not sure about that. Now the drop off starts 8 meters, so it's basically like as close to medium range gun. The drop off end is 55 meters. That's when the bullet just honestly will just stop. Now the fire rate, 900 RPM, that is really good for an assault rifle, especially if you can keep control of it. If you can keep control of it, you're kind of set. The burst is same. The muzzle velocity though is 580 ms. I still keep forgetting on what that is, guys. That's really bad. I want to say it's meters per second, but I could be wrong. You got the muzzle velocity suppressed, which is 320 ms. Bullet drop is 15 ms squared. The magazine size is 31, basically in a regular assault rifle. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the reload. Now if it's empty, it's gonna take you 3.6 seconds, so almost 4 seconds just to reload the gun. So if you can, try your best to like keep at least a bullet in there, but usually it only takes a couple of like bullets to kill one person. It usually, if you're up close, it takes like probably half the clip. And also the reload threshold, I really don't think that really matters, honestly. That's just there. Now the recoil. Now this is the part that really makes this gun to me just suck without any attachments. It has a recoil up of 0.38. Now the first shot multiplier is a 3. So it's when when you keep firing, it will be 3.38, but then it will be multiplying each bullet with the 3.8. So that's gonna be that's what I mean by it has a lot of recoil to it. But with the attachments on it, as you can see, it's staying pretty level, but I still have to hold down and a little bit to the right. Now with the recoil to the left is 0.15, and this is why you need to hold it a little bit to the right when you're shooting. And then the right recoil is not that bad, but the recoil decrease is 18, and I think that is with the muzzle brake on it. I'm not really sure, not unless it's when you keep firing. So guys, if you enjoyed this weapons and tips review, please drop it a like. I will be doing a whole lot more of these for the Christmas time of December. They're gonna come out a whole lot faster and probably be a whole lot more in depth. Peace.